You know, ladies and gentlemen, things were a lot better when the internet was quiet and there wasn't a certain creature, a certain troll that was in the corner spouting out nonsense. It was pretty good for a couple of weeks. I got to be honest with you, not making videos on this particular creature. And yet here we are yet again. So we have Alyssa Mercante, who apparently is trying to get SmashJT banned from the SDCC press badge that he just recently acquired. He posted a picture on Twitter, and apparently, even though she has him blocked, and she swears she doesn't watch him, she swears she doesn't stalk him, apparently she knows he has press passes from his Twitter page, even has the screenshots from the Twitter page, and decided to try to now get him banned from said event. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I constantly make fun of these people and tell them and post on Twitter and say, oh yeah, for the people who watch that say they don't watch, you guys know I say that a lot. And I say that because these psychopaths are constantly watching. It's one thing to make videos reporting on a public journalist who happens to make articles or whatever. And don't get it twisted. Alyssa Mercante has recently put out articles that I have chosen to ignore because I just don't feel like it. She's completely fucking boring. This is the most boring person that I've ever met online. And yet I'm making this particular video because she's targeting a content creator, which is very important to talk about. So let's get into this video, guys, from SmashJT.com. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. It says Alyssa Mercante is actively trying to get my SDCC press badge banned. She just can't help herself. Alyssa Mercante's latest cancel campaign, jealousy and hypocrisy. Now, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. All you got to do is just look in the eyes. That's it. You got to look in the eyes. This smile right here means absolutely nothing when these eyes are so dead inside. It says Alyssa Mercante, senior editor at Kotaku, has decided to launch a cancel campaign against me following my tweet about receiving my press badges for San Diego Comic-Con on Twitter. Now, keep in mind, this is the person who will try to tell you, oh, it's just jokes. It's just jokes, right? She's trying to pretend as if she's not serious, but yet she puts all this information out there in the hopes that it does actually happen. She wants to get him banned. She doesn't like the fact that someone like this has somewhat of mainstream access to the point where he can go to a Comic-Con with a press badge. Clearly, that's just too much. Despite our mutual blocks on social media, Mercante has taken the extra step to stalk my profile and share a photo of my badges, alongside some seriously hateful messages, igniting a wave of responses from her followers aimed at discrediting my credentials. Just hope SDCC is aware of how many press folks attending the con this man has harassed and slandered. What are you, the internet fucking Karen? This is incredible. The person who goes all over the internet, acting like a total thought online and doing God knows what. I mean, some of the pictures she has posted, you would think that any normal corporation like Kotaku would be like, you know what? You're kind of going a little bit too far, posting your ass, basically posting half nudes at this point. It's a little bit much, you know, and Kotaku loves it because Kotaku is also ran by hardcore activist ethos who are basically just as bad as Alyssa Mercante. So she's very lucky that she works for a company that won't cancel her because they are same ideological psychopaths like her. Furthermore, she added, if I was attending this year, I would have been appalled to walk into the press lounge and see the man who makes thumbnails of me and my colleagues' cleavage for his videos in which he calls us whores. Just saying. But you post, like, my God, my brain just like fucking totally farted. You post pictures of yourself whoring yourself on Twitter for everyone to see. You posted a picture of your ass with a stranger in Brooklyn. You posted like half nudes of yourself to own the chuds because whatever reason that is. Like, you realize that you're a complete and utter fucking hypocrite at this point. Again, even if I wasn't trying to defend SmashJT, the facts are you are a whore. Like, you openly post that online. You post it for everyone to see. You call yourself a slut every chance you get as if it's a weird title that you're proud to rock because you're dead inside. Like, this is what you do. So it's not crazy for someone who reports on you and some of the stuff that you do to call you the same words that you call yourself. It's a little bit weird that it seems like you forget that when you make these virtue signal comments. This sparked a flurry of replies from her followers, shocking, some of whom began tagging associated outlets like Paramount Plus, spreading falsehoods, and attempting to cancel my access to the convention. The irony here is incredible. Mercante, who now claims I have harassed and slandered others, seems to be projecting her insecurities and jealousy onto me. If anything, this is what she has been doing for the better part of her career, and I have been reacting to her instabilities. As regular viewers of my channel now, my video commentary has always been about analyzing industry professionals, and I use that term extremely loosely here, including what Mercante publicly says and does. She has not been representing gamers or the video game industry in the best or most professional light. Now, listen, most likely they will probably be successful because, I mean, we're talking about Paramount here, right? If Paramount Plus is involved and SD, like, most likely these cons are extremely woke. You know, they're ran by extremely woke people, so chances are they might be successful in the cancellation. If they're not, that's going to be hilarious in my opinion. But the fact of the matter is, you're just garnering more views, more subscribers, more support for SmashJT. That's all you're doing. And these psychopaths don't even realize that. They think they could get their little win by getting him canceled from Comic-Con. Are you fucking kidding me? He's only going to get his press pass removed. Doesn't mean he still can't go. It's insane. Like, what do you think you're doing here? What kind of win do you think you're having? All you're doing is ensuring that SmashJT gets an epic win, the likes of which you can never get because you don't have a following. You don't have a fan base. You're too much of a fucking psychopath for anybody to like you online. That's really what it is. The only people that like you online is the people who are also in your industry and maybe 5 or 6 trans people that are activists on Twitter. That's it. That's all you have. Every time you look at her tweets, it's constantly ratioed with a bunch of comments instead of likes. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this person took a 2 or 3 week vacation, decided, oh man, my name's not in the headlines. I need to do something to stir up the headlines. Let me go try to cancel someone. That's basically her mindset. Perhaps it's time for the introspect and improve herself instead of launching cancel campaigns against those she perceives as more successful. Mercante's behavior is not just hypocritical, it's a blatant display of a double standard she operates on. Her tweet, if I was attending this year, I would have been appalled to walk into the press lounge and see, strikes a particularly hypocritical note. She portrays herself in a certain light on social media, often sharing provocative images that make viewers uncomfortable. In a contrast to, come on, SmashJT, I didn't need to see that, man. In contrast, let's take a quick look at how she has professionally publicly handled herself on social media to remind ourselves who are we dealing with. Trigger warning, the following. Okay, so I didn't see the trigger warning. My bad. I scrolled a little bit too fast, but god damn it, SmashJT. I didn't need to see all this, man. That herpes-stained fucking white ass. That's amazing. Fuck, man. Damn it. Terrible. Moreover, her accusation that I make thumbnails of me and my colleague's cleavage for his videos in which he calls us whores is quite odd. She has previously referred to herself as a cam girl in her own words. I have never called you a whore. That's label, Alyssa. The image you present to the public can and will be used against you. I've called you a former cam girl, just as you refer to yourself here. Man, what an epic own. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this person who decides to call themselves a slut online is getting upset when other people call her a slut online. Make that shit make sense, right? So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.